possibly, of course. These new lines ain't never seen Paris week before. London or Milan, but we definitely in New York. I figured out my style and what it should be called. It's the mint. You know what I'm saying? It's the mint. Yeah. Latest in my collection, have it prepped for a walk. I'm a passionate designer every time that I talk. Just look at my brand, it's luxury art. The mother's knockoffs, you can tell by the cloth. It's the mint. Know what I'm saying? It's the mint. Yeah. The garments are old, my clients pay the cost. Chambray, some decal, price protected by law. Innovation and influence, you can hear it in my bars. Still my style all you want, but y'all can't put it on.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Fresh Mint Podcast.
Fresh Mintz.
Josh Mintz.
Kev Mintz.
Y'all know what this is now. You see the background, right? Y'all see that color? You know what that mean, right?
It's over.
Anything's possible!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
Congratulations to the Boston Celtics. They are the 2024 NBA champions. They defeat the Dallas Mavericks in 5. A gentleman's sweep.
A gentleman's sweep.
What's your thoughts, man?
Well, it was nice to do it in front of their fans. I think that was a great thing for them as an organization, with Bill Walton passing and giving them an opportunity to take that energy and bring it home and finish it theirs. It's a nice thing. It's a nice thing for them.
Yeah, you know, after that 38-point loss they had in Dallas, I was like, yeah, watch them close it out in Boston. I said they're not gonna lose. They're not gonna lose on their home floor. They're gonna
Right.
make their shots on their home floor.
Right.
So I knew they wasn't gonna lose.
Nah, I mean, I was hoping for a sweep. I didn't think it would be a sweep. I was really weighing that. I was having a problem with that, but I felt like a gentleman's sweep would be the thing. You know,
Yeah.
I really thought that. I believe that they've been just on point all season long with their defense and with their philosophy
Right.
of threes, D, and going to the rim hard.
Yeah.
That's
And
been their philosophy.
They did everything, man. Their defense really stepped up.
Right.
It really stepped up. You see Jaylen Brown just denying Luka
Right.
the whole time, every possession.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even give him space. They didn't even give him room. So
Yeah.
it was good, man. It was good.
I mean, they paid their dues time after time. And,
They found ways to bounce back, man.
I mean, they done their sentence and they committed no crime.
Exactly.
And the bad mistakes, they made a few.
Oh no, for sure. They definitely did, but they bounced back. They made their shots. They made good plays, good defensive plays, and they dominated.
They've had their share of sand kicked in their faces,
Yeah.
but they came through.
They came through, man. I'm so happy for them.
And
They deserve it.
They meant to go on and on and on and on and on and on
And on.
and on. So all I can say is, we are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers. 'Cause we are the champions of the world.
Wow.
C's, baby. The
Wow.
C's.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
You had
man.
that prepared, man?
I was ready.
I could tell. The way you were singing, man, was passionate.
I'm really glad for Jaylen and Jayson and all those guys, man. Al Horford, who's gone so long with Atlanta and all the other teams that he's rocked with, and he's been,
Absolutely.
he's been a good soldier, man, throughout his whole career. It's like 17 years, man.
Absolutely.
And this is a guy who really deserved it,
Most definitely. That veteran, man.
Yeah.
38 years old, man. 38 years old. And he deserved it, man. It was the right time.
Yeah. And two college championships at Florida.
Back to back.
Back to back, yeah. He's the last of that group.
Wow.
He's the last of that group, man. And he finally got it, man. So I'm really happy for him and proud of him as the first Dominican player to get a championship in the NBA. Dominicano, man. Yes, so I'm really happy for him. I'm happy, for Derek White. He was built for it. This is a guy who came through a lot, in his career. It's been as long as Al's, but he had to go through the different channels than a lot of players that are first rounders or lottery players. This guy, D2, ended up getting a scholarship with his senior year, and ended up with a great team being in the Spurs, and then to get to the Celtics.
From one winning franchise to another.
And that's a beautiful situation for a young guy. He's learned from one of the best coaches of all time, and then to come to this organization and land everything he knows in that situation, and being as humble as he is, he deserves something like this, man. So I'm really happy for him. I'm proud of him. I'm glad for JB, 2 MVPs this season, conference championship and the NBA finals championship, get to MVPs for both of them. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, but to get to the game, first of all, the Celtics put on such a show defensively and offensively.
Right.
And they were rebounding like mad dogs. They were rebounding, man. They out-rebounded these guys. Their starters.
Their total rebounds. The total rebounds.
Yeah.
51.
51.
Dallas had 35.
Complete. Now, that's total. They had 35. The starters for Boston had 44. And their starters only had 24.
And the only person who was in double figures in rebounds was Jrue Holiday. Shout out to Jrue Holiday.
From the backcourt.
The brother was rebounding.
He was all over it, man. He was all over it.
15 and 11.
Yeah. So it was really a beautiful thing to see. I mean, these guys were clicking on all cylinders.
Jayson Tatum almost had a triple-double.
Ooh, correct.
31, 11 assists, and 8 boards.
Right. Yeah, man. He did a great job. A lot of people thought that he was going to get that MVP. But
Jaylen Brown was consistent from game one.
From game one, Jaylen Brown has been, the epitome of consistency throughout this whole thing, and he kept these guys together. He played the role of the leader in this particular series, and his focus and keeping the guys focused was huge. You know, you would see different segments where they would show him mic'd up and he was talking to these guys and keeping everybody, you know, engaged and encouraged.
Right.
You know, so as a leader, he did the job, and his
Absolutely.
play was right there. So
Absolutely.
I believe he deserved it. I think it was like a 7-3 voting, and it was well deserved. Well deserved. Another surprise for him too.
Yeah.
You know, you could see he was shaking when he got that award. But I was really disappointed again with Luka. He defended for one game. That was game 4. And in this one back in Boston, I think he checked out very early in the contest.
I think back to his old self.
He went back to his own self with guys just, you know, going past him, and he didn't give the effort. He didn't give the effort, you know. I don't believe he hit a 3-pointer. If he did, it may be one. I mean, I'm not sure for that, but I just was feeling like Luka was not engaged. He left Kai out there on a lifeboat by himself, and I felt that was a little bit unfair. But it happened. It happened, and you know, they have to live with that. I don't believe he was in great shape. I think he still has an issue with that. There's nothing you can do at this point. You know, when you're in the conference championships or the finals and you're not in condition, sure, injuries going to play a part. They're going to play a part, but part of that is your conditioning too.
Yeah, and stretching.
Because you get injured because you're not in shape.
Yeah.
So
stretch.
You have to stretch. You have to stretch, you know. And I felt like, you know, he wasn't engaged. I felt like Luka wasn't engaged, and I think that he left Kai out there. Luka scored, but he wasn't rebounding well, and he didn't do.
I mean, he had 28 points and 12 boards.
Listen, Luka is capable of a triple-double and still not be engaged in the game itself. He's just playing for himself.
He didn't shoot well.
Right.
And he just, like you said, he just left out since the beginning of the game. From the first shot he took.
Right.
From the very first shot he took, he was just shook. I feel like the whole team was shook.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole team was shook.
It looked like it. It looked
Kyrie didn't look like Kyrie. It's a mental thing with Kyrie.
Yeah, coming into Boston.
Every time he plays against Boston, it's always a mental thing. Whether he says he's good, everything, you know, is going all right, everything. Whether he says, "Oh, I'm gonna be all right,"
and he will be, but playing in TD Garden has a mental block, right?
In that atmosphere, and to play in that atmosphere, especially in the finals. So it's a lot different than playing in the regular season in Boston.
Right.
Because he probably did well in the regular season against Boston in TD. But when it comes to the finals, comes to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal.
Right. The pressure's different.
Pressure is different. So I feel like all these guys were shook. They had that confidence. Winning game 4 at home, winning by 38. They're like, all right, cool. We about to come in Boston and we about to bang it up.
Right.
Nah. It was shook. That defense
so.
really shook them.
Yeah.
So there's the result.
Yeah.
There's the result.
Yeah, man. You know. This is number 18 for Boston.
Best of all time.
Best of all time. The Lakers have 16.5, and the AAU tournament won in the bubble doesn't really count for anything to anybody. I think the play-in, not the play-in, what they call that, a little tournament they have during
tournament?
the in-season tournament, I think would count for more than the bubble championship. So
they did win the in-season tournament.
They won the in-season tournament. They hung that banner proudly. Kobe would have spit on it and had them trash that.
But you would have done that with the bubble chip too.
Yeah, probably. They probably wouldn't have played in the bubble. They probably wouldn't have played. But I saw at that time that they were looking for an opportunity. But it is what it is. It's 18 officially to 17, and Boston now has that lead. I was a big Laker fan, so I'm not going to say that I'm super happy, but I'm happy for these guys. I'm happy for these guys.
Absolutely, man. They deserved it. They worked hard the whole season. They had the best record in the NBA.
Right.
They had the best playoff record.
Yeah.
They barely lost on the road, and they won so many games at home.
Right.
So they deserve it.
Yeah, they did a great job, man. They did a great job this year. Everything was in place. They learned from that Golden State series 2 years ago, and they made themselves into it's like boys to men. They've now grown up, and they've got that mojo.
Yeah.
They're ready now.
They made a couple moves, like maybe 2 moves, and that was it.
Yeah.
They made them 2 moves. That was it. And, it really helped. And, getting Jrue Holiday really helped.
That was huge.
Jrue Holiday is a type of guy that would do anything that you would ask him to do. He will do it.
Right.
If you want him to score, he going to score. If you want him to defend, he going to defend. He's the most underrated defender in the league.
Right.
If you want him to cut to the basket, move out the ball, he would do it. He would do anything a coach wants him to do.
Go get those rebounds, too. He obviously.
Exactly.
He got double-figure rebounds.
Well, he played very solid in these playoffs, very solid in the finals.
Right.
Shout out to Derek White, too, man. He's a warrior.
Yeah.
Having that chip tooth.
Yeah.
That went viral.
Oh man, that thing went. He got his head smashed into his face smashed into the ground by Derek Lively, falling on him and putting the elbow to the back of his head. I was kind of looking for a concussion, but he survived that.
It should have been a flagrant, but
should have been a flagrant. Should have been a flagrant. At that point, that's a little bit much. That's a little much, And
And I understand they were going for the ball, but that was an unnecessary play.
Yeah,
very unnecessary.
Yeah, and when you get those, you're supposed to give them a flagrant one on that. But they're like, listen, these guys are going to get on the plane in a few minutes. Let's just leave it at that. Let them live. Let them live.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Payton Pritchard, man. When I tell you, I got out of my seat when I saw that joint.
Yeah.
He did it once again, man. I don't know what he been doing in pregame, but he on the bench.
Yeah.
He just got in the game.
Yeah.
Just for that shot.
Just for the shot.
And shot that joint behind the line, behind the half court line.
Yeah. Yeah. Big time, behind the line.
It hit straight in the net.
Yeah. He was at the logo, the NBA logo when he took off. And let that baby go on the other side.
And that arc was high.
Yeah.
You saw how he shot it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. So, shouts out to him. He started that momentum with him. Yeah.
From that jump. So he did it once again, man. Shout out to Payton Pritchard for that.
Yeah, no doubt.
That got me excited. I almost walked out the house.
Again. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was definitely a good thing to see. I mean, I was really appreciating what he did for them this year. Great off the bench. Hauser, great off the bench.
Hauser
man.
played well.
Yeah.
Hauser played well.
Yes, he did.
Shot the ball well. He shot the ball well in that game because we needed it.
Oh, yeah.
They needed it.
Definitely. So, I mean, it's been great, man, to see this team, put this thing together. I mean,
Yeah. And Porzingis too. He was hurt.
Yes.
He did what he could.
Came out there for 15, 16 minutes, and he did what he could. Go ahead and get your surgery now. You got your ring. You got that chip, and your debt is paid in Dallas.
Yeah.
So let's move, man. Do your thing.
Yeah, man.
Be ready for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for all those guys, man. All those guys. So big win for the Celtics. Congratulations to them
Yep.
on winning the chip. Banner number 18.
Yeah. Big parade on the 18th. No, what am I saying? The 18th on the Friday the 22nd.
The 21st. 21st.
Friday the 21st. Big celebration in Boston.
Yeah.
They'll be out there on the water a little bit. They'll be going through the city a little bit. They're gonna have a good time, you know.
Yep.
They be wilding up there, but you know, hey, it is what it is. It's a chip.
It's a championship parade, man. It's a championship parade. So
Yeah.
they're gonna do what they gotta do.
Yeah, no doubt. So
They deserve it.
They deserve it. It's been a while.
They got the most championships of all time.
Yeah. First one since KG, Ray.
Actually, they won that
Rondo.
joint the same date.
On the same date. Right. Same date.
June
June
17th,
17th.
2008, and now June 17th, 2024.
24.
16 years ago.
All meant to be.
Yep.
All meant to be.
Yep.
You know, and so shouts out to that team too, man.
Anything's possible!
Oh boy. All right. So it's a great thing.
You feel me? Beantown, what up?
Yeah.
Holla at your boy, man.
Yep. Next up.
Next up.
I'm
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe Mazzulla, man.
Oh yes.
Shout out to Joe Mazzulla.
Definitely. Yes. We're gonna drop that on there.
We're gonna drop that picture. Y'all gonna see.
Yeah, they're gonna drop that picture.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Y'all gonna see that.
Yeah.
Coming up. Beantown, what up?
So listen, this was a great day. You know, a great day for the Celtics. You gotta give them their props.
Congrats.
And we need you folks to subscribe to our podcast on YouTube. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart,
all the streaming platforms.
yeah, Amazon Music.
Yep.
Hit us up on IG.
Get some Q&As.
Yeah, ask some questions. Get with us.
Get with
Comments, questions, likes, everything.
us. Share it. Make sure you share
And
it.
share this episode. We appreciate you.
Share it to
At all
everybody.
times.
Family members, your friends,
Yes,
your
this
friends'
is the
friends, your friends' family. Friends.
yes, yep, and your cousins too.
Right. Right.
So listen, this is the Mint.
The Mint.
It's the Mint.
Shout out to the Celtics, man.
Shout out to the Celtics.
See that green, man.
Celtics green. It's all love.
Stay blessed, man.
These new
Stay
lines
blessed.
I never seen past week before. London or Milan, but we
Deuce.
definitely in New York. I figured out my style and what it should be called. It's the Mint. You know what I'm saying? It's the Mint. Yeah. Latest in my collection, have it prepped for a walk. I'm a passionate designer every time that I talk. Just look at my brand, it's luxury art. The mother's knockoffs, you can tell by the cloth. It's the Mint. Know what I'm saying? It's the Mint. Yeah. The garments are old, my clients pay the cost. Chambray, some decal, price protected by law. Innovation and influence, you can hear it in my bars. Still my style all you want, but y'all can't put it on.